Ladies and gents, how's it going? Gary Prout here, Random Gary Gaming. First of all, thank you for continuing to support the channel. We're up to, I think it's 132 subscribers. My first reaction video is now up to 3,000, which has blown me away. And please keep the comments coming in, the recommendations. Today, we are checking out the most funniest British soldier. The most funniest British soldier. I didn't make up that title. This is from 2009. I know this is Charlie Company 2 Royal Welsh. That might become apparent throughout. And we're going to watch this and react to it in real time. I have seen this one before, and I think that'll become evident as we go along. Let's check it out.
Hello? Oh, hello! This is MTV Cribs, Hellman style. This is the Ubraj compound patrol base in Musakala, the Helmand province.
By the way, I know this guy. He is one of the most professional soldiers that you would have found. Amazing sense of humor, so don't believe it whenever he says about these things. He's just absolutely playing a character, and he plays the character brilliantly.
It is 4 o'clock local time, 16th of May 2009. Come into my crib. This is my bed, pillow, come chair. We'll come on to that a little bit later. Now then, as we do in cribs, we go straight to the fridge. This is my fridge, rather shaded place for a jerry can. This is how I'm rolling.
So in Afghanistan, those jerry cans actually generated a lot of heat. They were plastic, they were black, they just absorbed heat like nothing else. And in and around this time, in May time, it was probably about 35, maybe approaching 40 degrees, so it was quite hot. So just having a shaded place for a bit of water, no fridge, no ice or anything like that there. That was the best as it could get. Actually, what we done was we used to get a sock. We used to put a bottle of water in a sock, and then we would allow the water to evaporate, and that would actually cool the water down. So that's how we done things.
I'm drinking all fucking day. Just boiling. 38 degrees.
Good guess. Honestly, I haven't watched this for a while, so I might say things that get repeated.
Fucking sunshine hours, come in. I want to show some shit. This? Medical fucking equipment. In case the worst should happen, yeah? We got fucking med pouches, all fucking sorts. Look, we got some fucking flares to shoot the fucking locals when they're fucking about. Inside, we got fireworks. Fucking fireworks are pulling from the fucking silence. We got batteries for shit. For the fucking night time. Or TV. Because, as you notice, the flat screen is no more. We have got open fresh air windows. Bulletproof, in fact. We look through the sight on a nighttime, regular fucking basis. As such. Like so. In the daylight hours, however, we're using the Mark 1 ×10 binoculars. As such.
So this was actually quite a saucy kind of little platoon house, so you would only have a maximum of 30 people in it. It was getting attacked pretty much every single night, multiple times every night at this time. So the lads were a little bit weary, they were a little bit tired, and they just needed to make humour up through the day.
Now then, on to my little friend, the GPMG, or as I like to call it, the GMGP. I'm the general using this machine gun with fucking purpose.
That will go down in history as a legendary comment. That was superb.
Like we say, yeah, we got some fucking runs. However, radio, no music, personal fucking radio, the guard commander. When you won't find me staggering on, I'm sitting down on the fucking seat. Look at that. You guessed it. Fucking spare rounds. You must put the spare rounds in your webbing. I'm too fucking idle. Webbing. Let's go. I'll take you through to the bathroom. I want to go through this bathroom. There's a Paddy, a guest.
It's me. I was in this patrol base. It was an awesome place to be. The Royal Welsh are an incredible bunch. Made me feel very at home. And it was me and my buddy. We were in there as the 2 FST, the 2 fire support team personnel, and we were calling in danger close fire missions on pretty much a daily basis because this patrol base was getting attacked so hard and so often.
He's come to visit. We're done. You're thinking. Drain pipe, I'm thinking, to do my I had to do my little
So this is actually a desert rose. This is where you urinate out in the desert. It goes a number of feet into the ground, and the hope is that it gets rid of the urine and the flies and everything stay away from it. They just climb around the top, and whenever you're peeing into it, you've got all of these flies around you. It is horrible. you don't defecate into it. You actually crap into a half an oil drum cut in half, and what you do is at the end of every day you then take that out, pour a load of diesel into it, and you burn it. And as you burn it, you have to stir it. It is the poo duty. You actually get, I think it's an extra £4 a day for doing it. Thankfully I managed to avoid it, but it was one of those jobs that had to be done. Ugh, horrible.
Shit, that's what we're fucking thinking. Come on.
So you actually seen there what there was the Hesco Bastion on the left hand side and the wall just on the right. So this patrol base was attacked so often and so hard. Now normally these walls were enough, but we had to create an extra layer of defense. So this was too high. It was vertical on the far side. It had a slight step on this side so that you could actually stand up on it. And the pictures from the forward side of that Hesco Bastion would absolutely shock you. Most of it was ripped apart. It was absolutely shredded. The enemy would set up PKMs, RPGs, and just engage the absolute life out of our patrol base. At the time, we didn't think the fire was that accurate, but whenever you got outside and looked at the forward facing part of this wall, wow, it was scary. It was unreal.
Fucking thinking, come on. At this stage, then, we can take the hell out of body armor off. Once a day, we can get fucking good shit over. Body my fucking god. Look how we're doing it. This is my fucking right. This is my right. Look in, we got some pimped out shit in my right. Look at my rims.
Warrior armored vehicle there is similar to the American Bradley. Plus and minuses in it. Great protection from both RPG and good protection to IEDs. I thought it was brilliant until after this tour, because we had a huge strike on one of our vehicles. It's normally used by armored infantry companies, so you would use the Warrior to break in to create that foothold initially, and then the infantry troops would dismount from the rear. We actually found ourselves just in the light role, so constantly out patrolling on foot, very rarely using the armored vehicles, very rarely.
We're talking pimped out motherfucking rims, paid for, but you've guessed it, Her Majesty's good fucking way. Come with me. Personalised plates, all fucking dusted up. I'm sure you said.
And you can see the state of the front of the wagon here. We would actually use this to break through into compounds. So the Warrior would drive up and it would breach the wall itself, actually drive into the wall and break through it. That prevented the ground troops from having to get out and use the paths, use the doorways, use those kind of vulnerable points, because quite often they were absolutely littered with improvised explosive devices.
Pen a bastard bomb, bridge in. On the 30mm rod and fucking cannon, fellas. Nobody wants a plate.
That is so true. That 30mm could put a pretty decent thump into one of these compound walls, whereas any kind of rifle, even up to 50 BMG, would do very little against the actual walls. But the 30mm was a game changer. The enemy did not like it. We loved it. It was superb.
Paracetamol, big fucking headache. We're in here and we're fucking going. We're bouncing our fucking out. We're bouncing like fuck. But we're out, we're deploying. And into the fucking garden, fella. This is fucking Afghanistan. We've got no fucking twin towers. We've got no Leaning Tower of Pisa. However, over the Hesco Bastion, we've got Buckeye, Green Mile, Dead Man's Land. And that's it, fellas. Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out! Get out!
So as you heard at the end there, those were all reference points. Those were all places on the ground that we would use to identify where enemy firing positions were and to engage them. Unbelievable piece of humor. I think it just exemplifies the kind of humor that we find in the armed forces, even under such arduous conditions and challenging places. And it is something that makes the army tick on. It was superb. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Please let me know what you thought of it, and there'll be another couple of reviews coming up. I think I'm going to do the Benavides Medal of Honor, and I think I might also do Willie Appiatta VC, a New Zealand recipient of the Victoria Cross. I might do it with a slight different angle on what's it like to receive a Gallantry award, because Willie's was filmed quite a bit. Don't go and watch it yet, wait until I do it, but I'll also add in some of my experiences of whenever I received the Conspicuous Gallantry Cross. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll see you soon. Cheers.